W with a quick little flank happening. He is currently the only one that they're looking for the hunt as well onto Severine, but he's going to get right-clicked out by the Classic. And with this Toxic Drain, you know that ONIC are going to push through this, bully their way to lock down this round and end it just like that. Ronski now in an almost impossible situation with this 1 versus 4 Sheriff in hand. But nobody's giving him the opportunity for the duels at the moment. Now he's been noted, and his grave is where he will be finding.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a groggy sort of position there. You know, texting Maple sitting at the pyramids. He's going to have to wait. He'll spot all that information shortly.
Yeah, he's going to be really careful if anyone does push through the screen, and that's exactly what's happening. But somehow with the Classic, he's able to find it, and even a dink on towards NC Slasher, which means no self-heals to be happening. The Spike Carrier's down as well with Ronski finding him. This round is becoming shambles for ONIC G. Disco to Severine, and now it is
as well, and Disco getting that forward-thinking play down towards elbow really sets him up for a fantastic position. Ronski's gone down, he's got to be careful, but it's Disco with the 3K, and that's the man we were talking about, right? He was the Raze extraordinaire.
Where one member is at the moment for Maple, but with this spike starting to go down, the pit is here as well for Severine, but Maple denies that. A dart out, and that's the pit down. He's got a massive reveal and the spray down. Everything is happening around this site for Order right now. NC Slasher falls over as well, and see if they can break in.
It's the only place they can go. 20 seconds, have to push quickly. RDW, great flash in, but unfortunately, shots are a little bit shaky. Now Ronski tries to open up with the Blade Storm, but he's going to be taken down. And look at this lurk, the rotation from Texter, punished by Severine, and also Maple pressures on now. Monyet jumps up, but he has been taken. Now the plan of the spike does have to go in. Maple's moving quickly, but Severine, he's in a fantastic position here. It's going to be onto Disco to try and support. They have to clear. NC Slasher, very, very low here, but that's that cross. There's that spot, and he's got it. Found it. Disco now knows exactly where this member is of Severine, but he's been cleared. He's held the cross, and Nikamoto.
And Ronski just got revealed as well. A secondary pop on toward his location, but the Blades miss. At least NC Slasher is there to assist. But Disco now with the 2 at a force. Everything is happening. These battles are still heavily slanted over towards ONIC G to try and close this round down. Disco with the 2 at a force. Texter coming in from a different location behind the wall. A pop through it, and he finds it as well. But now it's all on to the captain, the leader in charge for Order. A spike plant open for the coverage from ONIC G as well, and you know they're just going to play protective right now. Elmi Moore misses a 2 at a force shot, however, and Texter is very narrow focused on this duel. A 1 versus 1, knows exactly where Monyet is playing from, sees his head, takes the frag.
Very, very low, but RDW are going to be completely blinded here. Disco spotted, that's going to make it hard. Really, really awkward now. It's an awkward fight line to find with this operator, and being spotted, it just, again, so tough, but the wallbang onto Monyet from Texter, that's massive. Now Maple keeps his focus, keeps his composure, but it all goes back to the captain in the 1v2 here again. Komodo, ONIC G forcing them, backs up against the wall, that pressure, spotting out the shoulder. Shiro on the line, but now he has to cross, now he has to clear, and much to talk about. They're setting their sights straight onto B again, Komodo. This is where they did manage to get it last, and a wallbang shot onto Maple from Elmi Moore, finding that round towards elbow. Now he has to use that rendezvous to get out. Texter repositioned. Oh no, the timing, almost the call was perfect from Elmi Moore, but now Ronski has to try pick up more. The pieces have been dropped, the puzzle has been dropped, and RDW.
They're not looking at him at the moment, maybe expecting that Elmi Moore is watching this flank. There's the first one, doesn't know there's a second player over at the pyramids, does now. Severine tucked in toward the bricks. It's going to have to be destroyed or revealed, and the flash gets pulled out. On the defensive side, they need more right now. They're doing a good job of containing over towards this B side at the moment, but there are the frags starting to flow on through from ONIC.
Yeah, straight away, they've lost the 2 defending members, and now that means that slow walk creep on the rotation B side has been absolutely everything here for ONIC G. There's a leak and they haven't been able to plug it. Ronski looking the absolute wrong way. Elmi Moore going to be able to punish him, and I think that's going to be a save.
Yeah,
Maple up. He can creep on in on this flank without being spotted. It might be awkward. Maple, he's fighting the wrong fight here. Texter did have the flank position, but now it's gotten a little bit awkward. Ronski should spot, does get it, gets the reset, but Shiro can punish him, can take him down. Unfortunately, RDW has been dropped on the back of that null command. Still yet to be res, still yet to be brought back to life here. Disco, he's going to get punished by N straight out onto this A site. There is 3 members ready, but they have been spotted, located quickly, and that's going to be the spike drop by Monyet.
A big reveal from Shiro's recon dart as well, and he's still got a shocky that he can throw on through. That does land on Ronski and Texter, but Ronski says no to that. But I have a feeling that ONIC G are going to be able to lock down this A site, and you want to know why? Because the rest of the boys on Order weren't there to help the guys at the pyramid. They're all disconnected at the moment, and it's only on to RDW in the 1 versus 4. The battle is won against Severine. But this is where you would expect him to lose his life, and he will indeed.
Very wise to rotate back out.
Texter needs to make sure he's not too narrow focused on this little lurk play right now. He needs to be able to assist his team, or maybe not if RDW can find the frag onto Monyet. 2 HP. He is frolicking around with the rest of his squad coming in through the elbow for a bit of a lurk. And just look at this. Monyet is toying with him. That's exactly right. Keep him here for the players to come through from the flank at the moment. And now that's exactly where everything's going to start to have happen. Texter has joined the party here, and so has Shiro and Severine. This is where things look a little bit more dangerous for Order, as the hunt is certainly on from Shiro. A pre-fire denied, and it's all on to Severine, but taken down. Help me out here, I'm actually forgetting the word of this gun. Regardless, the Spectre, that's the one. RDW is going to be able to find the first one onto NC Slasher, and again, Monyet is trying to hide in amongst one of his own cloud bursts, but this pressure, again, building Order, changing pace, going a little bit faster through mid. They do seek themselves this advantage.
Doesn't always need that Spectre. Pulls out the Headhunter, gets one before he's traded, and it's now that advantage as Elmi Moore also going to be popping down those rendezvous as Spike does get planted. Severine, great pick on Aronsky though. Now a 2v3, still very, very awkward here. RDW does get to destroy that recon bolt, but already he's been spotted. They have the info, and there's the shock dart. Shiro, a 3k, a monstrous round again from the Sova here. It's the Impact Man, and now all onto Maple. More damage again from Shiro, and now they're going to be looking. Now they're going to be 3.
Now Severine to stay alive, he can get them from behind, and the rest of the ONIC members can go over towards the archers, or now in through mid by the fact that Texter has lost his life. The control that ONIC G are finding right now, they are essentially pulling the pants down on Order.
They literally have nothing. Like, it's ONIC G have been not only 1 step, 2 steps, potentially even 3 steps ahead of all these rounds, like constantly catching Order from the back, from the behind. Like, you know, Order are overthinking themselves. They're trying to get themselves into quote-unquote flank positions. Maybe we'll be able to get through somewhere. And then, you know, simply as that round from Severine, absolutely perfectly, sodding through his Viper's pit, getting the info. There's Monyet to drop Ronsky. Now it's all onto RDW. He's going to have to pull off the unbelievable here. We're 1v4, and they are starting to look. There is a tap onto the defuse. They look the other way. There's going to be RDW doing some damage. But Elmi Moore can find him, and that's going to be under a continued game here. Monyet pushing through, but punished. It's going to be Ronsky to get that opener, but a great response here from NC Slasher. Look at him going everywhere, running around, ring around the rosy from NC Slasher. Severine and Shiro, though, pick it up, triple S, and that's what the game is looking like right now. A triple S performance from ONIC G. And it's Disco, the man who I was saying his name so many times early in this series, a 3k to clinch the classic round. But unfortunately, the Tour de Force, unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Maybe a cyclist in a former life, but this time he might be crashing and burning into the round as they lock down everything here, ONIC G.
All it's going to take is one member of ONIC to find his position, and you've got so many different angles that you can go together as a team for these double swings. And now Disco is getting into the line of sight of Shiro, finds him, but no, actually, Severine